you're thinking about moving to Cedar City, Utah, there's a mistake people make that costs them tens of thousands of dollars, and almost everyone realizes it after they've already moved. What's scary is that most of the advice you'll find online completely skips over it. In this video, I'm going to break down what it's actually like to live in Cedar City, the good, the bad, and the things that surprise almost everyone, so you don't end up regretting a move that was supposed to improve your life. Whether you're moving from out of state, relocating within Utah, or just exploring your options, this is the video I wish every buyer watched first. Let's start with the big question. Why are people moving to Cedar City in the first place? Most of the people I talk to aren't chasing hype, they're leaving stress. They're burned out on traffic, high housing costs, and feeling like life is always rushed. Cedar City's growth isn't accidental. A large portion of new residents are relocating here, not just moving across town, but moving from places like California, Las Vegas, Arizona, and Utah's Wasatch Front. In other words, people are choosing Cedar City on purpose, not because they got lost on the freeway. What they're usually looking for is a place where their money stretches further, life slows down a bit, and they can still have access to real amenities without big city chaos. Now let's talk about the thing that usually gets people attention first: cost of living. Home prices in Cedar City are generally lower than nearby southern Utah markets, especially compared to St. George. Property taxes are relatively low, utility costs are reasonable compared to many western states. That said, this is important. Cedar City is not cheap in a way that some people expect. This is where buyers sometimes feel frustrated. They move here expecting everything to feel dramatically cheaper, and then reality hits. For example, heating bills in winter, grocery costs are similar to other Utah cities, new construction pricing surprises people. Cedar City saves you money, but it doesn't magically make everything free. The key difference is value. You're usually getting more house, more space, and calmer lifestyle for the price. Quick side note before we keep going: if you're watching this because you're genuinely thinking about moving to Cedar City, especially from out of state, make sure you grab my free Cedar City relocation guide. I put it together specifically for people in your situation, breaking down neighborhoods, home prices, cost of living, and the things that usually catch buyers off guard. I'll link it in the description below, and if you want to talk through your situation personally, you can reach me at 435-592-0464 or through any of the contact links down there. I work with relocation buyers just like you every single week, so whether you're moving now or just planning ahead, I'm happy to help. Now let's get back to why you clicked on this video. What is daily life really like? This is where Cedar City really either clicks for people or doesn't. Life here feels smaller in the best and worst ways. You'll recognize faces, people slow down. There's a real sense of community. Cedar City is a universal town thanks to Southern Utah University, which brings cultural events, sports, and seasonal energy. But let's be honest, if you need brand new restaurants opening every week, Cedar City might feel quiet. You trade nightlife for nature, traffic for trails, crowds for space. And this trade-off is exactly where most relocation regrets come from, which I'll talk about in a minute. One thing that surprises almost everyone moving here is the weather. Cedar City sits at a higher elevation than St. George, which means cooler summers, but real winters. Some people love four seasons. Others didn't realize how much they hate snow until they live with it. If you're moving from Vegas and think winter just means a hoodie, we need to talk. When it comes to housing, Cedar City is very neighborhood driven. New construction versus established neighborhoods, price differences street by street, limited inventory at certain price points. This is where I see people make expensive mistakes, choosing a house without understanding the area. I'll be breaking down specific neighborhoods in future videos because this is one of the most important decisions you'll make here. Let's be honest, Cedar City is not for everyone. Great fit for families, retirees, outdoor-focused lifestyles, people wanting slower pace, and it's not ideal for big city entertainment seekers, people who dislike winter, and anyone expecting metro conveniences. Most regret comes from moving somewhere that doesn't match your lifestyle, not from the house itself. The biggest mistake I see relocation buyers make is assuming Cedar City is just a smaller version of somewhere else. It's not St. George, it's not Salt Lake, it's not Vegas with mountains. When people skip this step, they don't realize it until after they've unpacked. If you're thinking about buying, selling, investing, or relocating to Cedar City, I want you to know you're not the only one trying to figure this out. I talk to people every single week who are in the exact same position, weighing a move, comparing cities, and trying to avoid expensive mistakes. If you want to talk through your situation, again, you can reach me at 435-592-0464 or use any of the contact links in the description. I'm always happy to help you get clarity, whether you're moving now or just planning ahead. Reach out when you're ready. I'd love to help you plan your next move.